All right, we are here with Jan from Generant going over the MV series valve. How you doing today, Jan?
I'm doing well, Jake. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, let's jump right into it here. So, what is the MV series valve from Generant?
So the MB series, it's a high pressure gas control valve. It was designed, in conjunction with some of the industry leading OEMs and high pressure gas fill plant equipment, and we worked with them really to determine what the shortcomings of the competitive devices on the market were at the time, and how we could offer a more optimized product. It's designed specifically for gas fill plant applications, and you can get them both manual and automated, and that's really the world it lives in.
Sure, yeah, and I'm sure there's some specific application these valves are used for. Can you kind of touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I mean, as specific as I can get is high pressure manual or automated gas fill plant panels. That's the end use of this product. There's not much else to it. We when we were designing it, we've really focused on the shortcomings of the devices on the market, how we could optimize the product in terms of safety, reliability, and ergonomics or usability at the same time. And those have become our selling features. Those are part of the design scope, and why so many people love the Generant Master Valve today.
Great, and obviously there's some competitors with these valves. Are there kind of specific features at this valve that makes it stand out from the rest?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a low torque operation, so it's really easy to operate. You can use two fingers to turn the valve handle at full pressure, 5,500 psi. It's only 2.5 turns from fully closed to fully open, so it's quick and it's easy. They're good for use in reverse flow applications that can occur in some applications in cascade filling and tube trailer filling. Sometimes you get a reverse flow, and a lot of the products at the time weren't great in that in a reverse flow condition. So we kind of optimized that. A big selling point for us is how extensive our validation process was. We did, third party validation with Wendell Hull for oxygen safety. It was designed for the intended use entirely. As far as the safety goes for oxygen service and the pressures from regulatory standpoints for safety for oxygen, we did everything we could to make sure it was designed with materials compatible with high pressure oxygen. The valve stem and cedar Ronell, there's no plastics or stainless. It's very safe. We put it through rigorous testing through Wendell Hall to validate that safety. There was beta field testing, there was in-house hydrostatic testing. We did it all, and those reports are fully available. It's a big selling point for us, as well as the low torque feature, the reliability of it. That's what makes operators love to use it. It's really easy.
Great. Yeah, we've heard a lot of good things as far as the low torque goes, as far as a key feature. It seems to be a fan favorite. As far as the MV valve's unique valve geometry, how does that help solve flow problems in the applications?
So it's got a metering tip poppet, and what this does is it meters initial flow to kind of minimize the effect of pressure surges on system startup. So the system isn't affected once you crank that valve fully open. It's not gonna see that pressure surge. It's gonna meter the initial pressure, the initial flow.
Great. And another key feature is the rebuildable design, being able to rebuild it out in the field. Technicians can do that. Maybe touch on that feature as well a little bit.
Yeah, when that was part of the reliability of it as far as the design scope. A lot of the competitive products at the time didn't offer replaceable seats, rebuild kits, so you'd have to scrap the whole valve once the seat wore out, and it was kind of a waste. So we offer rebuild kits in two different ways. For people that like puzzles, we offer them everything component by component, seal by seal. You can rebuild the master valve in its entirely or piece by piece. And if you like a more efficient approach and you don't like puzzles as much, we offer it as a convenient cartridge. It's really easy to you pull the bonnet off, you pull the stem out, you put the new one in, you close it back up, and you're good to go again.
That's great. And with existing systems, you can easily retrofit this, correct?
Yeah. So we have a, there's an option for it to come with a panel mount. That's how a lot of these are mounted on fill panels. You'll see just the handle on the operator side. And so, it's virtually a drop-in replacement for most of the competitive offerings on the market. So as far as clearance goes, you don't have any issues. And with the panel mount, it makes it really simple. You just, you pop it in, you mount it to the panel, you pipe it in, you mount it to the panel, and away you go.
Great. And then also on, you guys have a full YouTube series, correct, that highlights your different products, specifically the MV series valve?
I do, yeah. We have a lot of different product introduction videos kind of explaining the key features. I'm working on, more in-depth technical rebuild, resetting valves, that type of thing as well. So we're working on populating our video library with both just general information for people to get the gist of what our valves do and where they're intended to be used, as well as, real life. My regulator's not working. I need to rebuild this valve. How can I do it? You can pause it, you can watch it, you can rewind. I think it's the best way to go as far as instructional content.
Great. Well, awesome. I appreciate your time, Jan, and thanks for going over the MV series valve with us. And yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Jake. Absolutely.